to another like mini vlog where I spend most of it in this bathroom getting ready and then put a fun little montage at the end. This is the second of the 2 end of year events for my masters to have like a final hurrah. Last night was a pub quiz, tonight is karaoke. Pub quiz, get ready with me, vloggy, chatty vibe is already up, and this one is for karaoke. So I'm gonna go have a shower, and I've got my outfit picked out because I picked it out this morning, and yeah, we're gonna have a little chat and we're gonna get ready together. So enjoy. I've dried my hair straight. I've done some skincare to prep my makeup, and I'm going to change into my top that I'm actually going to be wearing, so I'm putting some makeup a bit lower down, and I want it to fit in the... You'll see when the top is on. This is the top. It's like collared, black, cropped. Vintage H&M. When I say vintage, I'm obviously taking the mick. I'm saying vintage for the sake of saying vintage, you know what I mean? I'm not very good at using hair clips because I don't really accessorize in my hair at all. I suppose. My camera battery died. Shambles, honestly shambles doing this. Tinted moisturiser today because last time we didn't, we just went straight in with concealer. This is nearly empty, that's why it's upside down, but it's the Fenty Eavesdrop stuff. If anybody wants me to do a full breakdown of my routine with all the products and techniques and stuff that I use, please let me know, because I would be happy to do that as a more formal video. Essentially what you're going to see on this channel is that if it has a vlog intro, it's a more casual video, and if it has the intro that you'll see on other types where it's more of a sit down one, then that's the signal that it's a sit down one. Yeah. Obviously this blended in better when I actually have a tan, but right now I look like I'm just slapping colour on my face. But it will all turn out looking better at the end. Real trust the process kind of thing. So actually I was on my Pinterest the other day and I was kind of just going through my analytics because I have been posting on Pinterest a bit more, even though I haven't been on YouTube and TikTok as much. And I actually got some really cool insights, and it was really sweet because I noticed that one of my recent pins of a photo of my boyfriend and I at Melbourne Zoo when I went to visit him was saved to a few people's boards, and some other photos from Australia were saved to people's boards as well. And it was just really cute because some of them were ones like future manifest and stuff, and it's like, that's so cute that I have a life and I do things in my life that some people find aspirational and like want to use to manifest. Like that's actually one of the big things that made me want to restart making these videos, because that was like half of my mentality of, well, I should just start, because clearly what I do and what I get up to is already proving to be interesting to people. Just interesting to see what ends up catching people's attention and what ends up, because obviously impressions on Pinterest are great, you know, I love knowing that people are looking at my stuff is interesting, but knowing what then translated into like the click-through rate, I guess, like who clicked on my photo and wanted to see my Instagram, where it came from, or who put it into a board because they found it aesthetically pleasing or a representation of something that they want to do, you know? It just fascinates me slightly endlessly, to be honest. Very cool. Spurred me to be here right now. You're possibly also wondering, why are you getting ready kind of early to go out for like a nighttime karaoke booking? And that is because I'm driving over to the rendezvous point that we've all chosen and parking my car overnight and staying at a friend's after we get back. Just because I didn't want to faff around with a train ticket and then rush to get a last train back to a further away destination. Yeah, it's just kind of how it's panned out. I feel like removing the faff instead of just using petrol from my car. Most of the time I get the train. I got the train last night, as you'll see in the other video. Save myself the stress of getting home on the train tomorrow morning or having to buy 2 single train tickets and just do 2 drives instead. Because it also means that where I'm going is within the London, like the TfL zones for the train, so I can just tap on with my debit card instead of having to buy a train ticket. It's cheaper, it's more convenient, and it means that I don't have to stress so much about getting home afterwards. But yeah, so it's getting into summertime now, so even though our teaching has ended, our deadlines and our obligations aren't technically over. We're just not timetabled anymore for this year. We've done all our exams, we've just got a couple hand-ins, or like deadlines for assignments for the end of April, I think, just about, roughly. So that's all we've kind of got left, and that's why we're going out, because we're not going to like be seeing each other most days out of the week from now. Everybody else does a dissertation over the summer. I don't do that till next year, but I have asked for the materials to be sent to me so I can do a little bit of prep for next year. And, you know, just be a bit ahead of the game, because I know that essays can be a bit harder for me sometimes, especially a 15,000 word dissertation. I don't know if anybody else finds this, but do you find that when you've put makeup on, you can just feel your nose running constantly, and you feel like you're going to smudge your makeup if you wipe your nose or do anything to do with dealing with the like slight wetness of that your nose is emitting? Because I find that, and it drives me absolutely insane. Absolute scam artist of the century pulling off all this tanned look. Do a little buff with the big brush just to kind of meld everything together so far. Make sure it's all buffed in and sitting evenly and all that stuff. Might top up with more powder under my eyes because they've already creased. But yeah, so I'll do a dissertation next year, not this year, because it's part of the part-time like breakup of the modules. So they'll do a dissertation, hand that in September, and then by the winter they'll be graduating. So which I will be going to that graduation because those are my friends and I love them and I want to be supportive. Might vlog it even though it's not my graduation, not sure yet. We'll see what the vibe is when it's actually happening, you know. I can hear my phone ringing, but I'm in the middle of my makeup, so I'm sorry to whoever is calling me. But I am currently otherwise engaged. I actually quite like how this looks just now. I don't know why I like the in-between look so much, but it just sits nice. And it feels very, very chic. I don't know why it feels chic. It just does. Oh, that went straight in my eye. And low-key just got setting spray directly into my eyeball. Ow. A horrible sensation. That stings so bad. As I was saying earlier, I've had a photo on my Pinterest that I found has got a bit of Pinterest traction of me and my boyfriend at Melbourne Zoo. So this is kind of something that I wanted to talk about, and I might do a sit-down video about if that's of interest. But I am in a long-distance relationship with an Australian guy. I say an Australian guy, he is my boyfriend. I love him very, very much. And we have been together 2 years maybe? Yeah, we had a 1-year anniversary last year. I don't know, I can't do basic maths, I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, we're coming up to 2 years in October of being together. We aim for every 4 or 5 months to see each other, depending on obviously me at uni and him at work and, you know, cost of flights, stuff like that. I'm gonna vlog like my flights and my next trip to see him, which will be super fun. Just to kind of like document the flight specifically, like, oh, 24-hour flight vlog kind of thing. Because that's how long it takes to get there. It takes 24 hours of flights, for me at least. There's no non-stop flights from London to Melbourne. You have to do a stop, which means that obviously the flight time adds up to about 24 hours, give or take. And yes, it is as exhausting as it sounds. But yeah, so that trip is coming up. Oh, focus has gone. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to that a lot because obviously I really miss my boyfriend when I'm not with him. We do like, you know, FaceTime and stuff and message all the time, but it doesn't really beat seeing him, so. But yeah, so I might do a sit down, like long distance relationship survival guide kind of thing, because I know that a lot of people find long distance can be a bit either like a real test of the relationship, or it can be something that people really are like averse to doing. And we would rather break up and stay together and be far apart. My relationship has always been long distance. Like I've never known any different. I feel I have some insights I could share into trust and communication and, you know, the pitfalls, the do's and don'ts, so to speak. Oh my god, I need to powder my under eyes again. What the hell? Hey, yeah. Okay, now fixing mist. No, I sprayed it directly on my hair. No, that's literally everything I've just been trying to not do. She's fixed. This stuff is amazing, by the way. I was saying in my last video how I wasn't sure how it was going to go with this number 7 Hydroluminous fixing mist, and it's actually been stunning. Like, it has really locked everything in, so I highly recommend it to anyone who was wondering if it was good or not. It was very good. I'm using it again. You get the vibe. Okay, this is the look right now. With the mascara and everything's set. Ooh. Look at that sheen. I know it's because it's still damp. It's not set that shiny. Okay, I'm just gonna fix my hair, get the other half of my outfit on, and yeah, from here it's probably gonna be a bit more like a montagey kind of clip show kind of vibe. So thanks so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you next time. Enjoy the montage.